All right, Coach, today we've got a video coming your way about a hybrid read quick game package with drop back pass. But before we get into this, and this is going to be an awesome video for you guys, let's just talk about what's coming your way. We've got the OC School coming up here in early May. It's going to be 3 live sessions. There's going to be a Q&A session at the end of each session. This course is going to be live, but you're also going to have a format and a course that you can download and have access to as many times as you want to refer back to it. We're going to talk about different things like situational football, third down, red zone. We're going to help you organize your offensive playbook. We're going to talk about your offensive DNA, your play organization, your play schemes. We're going to talk about run game progression and pass game progression, and that's just a few things we're going to talk about. So be sure to check out the OC School. All right, so let's get into this, guys. We've had a lot of questions come in regarding our seam read and how we use it. We are a spread offense that really wants to have a tight end on the field, wants to run the football, but we do have some blended concepts that you'd say, oh, that's an air raid concept, or that's a run and shoot concept. And this is something I've been using for a long time here. But now I want to talk to you about a hybrid read. So we'll get into the seam read part of this play here in a second. So what this is for your offense, it is a quick game package with a drop back pass. So I guess the first thing I would tell you is your quarterback is going to read the quick game side first, and he's going to utilize quick game footwork, and we're trying to throw a quick game completion. If that does not happen, then you've got the backside drop back pass, which happens to be a run and shoot concept that we're going to talk about here. So with this first one right here, this hybrid read, it's a quick game to the field, and it's got a backside seam read switch concept to the backfield, or to the backside, which we'll talk about here in a second. With this particular play, we're going to leave the tailback in protection right here. To the field right here, we're going to have a must outside release go, and we're going to have a speed out at 5 yards. So, obviously we're reading this right here. We're really trying to get the football to the speed out. Obviously, this would have to be a matchup situation or a corner, and then a possible hole shot right there with this quick game. Quarterback now for this quick game is going to just rocker step, and he's going to decide, can I throw a completion there? If he does a lot of work pre-snap, he'll have an opportunity to know where he's going to go with the football before the ball is snapped. Obviously, you got to do your pre-snap work. What's the coverage? What's it looking like? Where's the apex defender? What's that corner going to do right there? But that's the quick game part of this hybrid read. And then on the backside, we've got a concept that we call swim. So it's a drop back pass. It's from the run and shoot family. So there's a lot of options with these routes. So if you're a member and you've looked at our seam read rules, you really just follow those rules where number 1, you're going to run through for a touchdown. Number 2, you're going to sit and find that window. Number 3, you're going to run flat versus man. So our quarterback now, he is going to either throw a completion here to the speed out or to a possible hole shot, or if there was some sort of matchup where he can get the ball up in the air to a guy that we want to get the ball to. If not, now off of this rocker step, he is going to push off his front foot and get himself into a drop back pass shuffle mode, not going to cross over. And then what we tell our guys with this seam read swim concept, get your eyes right back to this hash area. And that's really going to be where the ball is going to go next. So now doing work pre-snap, was it one high? Was it too high? It has a lot to do with understanding what's going to happen to the backside here. So with this swim concept, this X is these guys are going to switch release here. This X is going to do one of those 3 things. He is going to run through for the touchdown. We'll call that a run through. He is going to sit at approximately 14 yards and find a window, could be inside this hash right here. He's going to sit, or if it's man and something is squeezing him, he is going to run flat, probably around that 10 to 12 range right there. So just to clean this up here a little bit, as we look at this thing, just understanding what these guys are going to do with this, you're going to run through first, and that is going to be the first thing this guy's going to do. Now, why would he sit? Well, it's because he can't run through. So a lot of times it has to do with middle of the field now is open, and now he's going to be capped. He's now going to sit it down here, and we use a term called wrap the waller. If this were a cover 2 over here, he would wrap the curl defender and find this window in this sit situation. If it's man, he's going to run flat. This guy's going to really just follow the same rules. Now, as he's climbing here and right around that 6-yard range, he's making decisions. Can I run through for a touchdown? Or if I'm capped or if someone's on top of me, I'm just going to sit down. If it were man coverage, now I've got this opportunity to run flat here. So with this hybrid read here, guys, this is a quick game package with a run and shoot concept to the backside that we call swim, which is just a switch seam read here for our guys here. So, this guy can run through 1, he can sit down 2, he can run flat 3. As we get, a little bit more advanced, and if the safety is playing really wide, this may become a skinny, but this is the first way we put it in. And then obviously with the switch, am I going to run through for a touchdown? Am I going to sit, or am I going to run flat? Back is in protection. This is our quick game side. This is where we're looking first. This is where we're going second. Fellas, we've gotten a lot of mileage out of this. I think this can be something good for your offense. We did this in high school football, and this was one of our #1 concepts. And I think, you've got a lot of variations you can run over here, and we'll share some more videos and thoughts with this. But we just have a must outside release go with a speed out at 5 yards. Really trying to get the ball here is where our mindset is. Obviously, this is a situational throw, like we said, possible, hole shot right there up the sideline. And now the quarterback is going to go quick game footwork to this side. Doesn't take it. Eyes right back to the hash. Do work pre-snap. See what's happening. If it's man free, or if it's middle of the field is closed, 1 high, and that you're going to possibly get a run through here, he can rocker step with his eyes all in this direction. Get this free safety to move off the quarterback's eyes, and then throw the big seam touchdown throw right there. So again, this is a hybrid read for your quarterback. Defining that, it's a quick game package with a drop back pass. So guys, that's the video for today. Again, we've had a lot of questions about run and shoot. Keep the emails coming in. If you guys have any questions, this thing can be something special for your offense.